Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jeffrey Simmons. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To punt here on the opening drive. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. On the return, Harris. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Now Sims. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they run with Sims. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Sims. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Now they run with Sims. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Lance to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The kick by Bass is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game, but there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007, that season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Lance now on first down. Slant pass complete to Olave. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The end result, 21 yards. They'll run here with Sims. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 4. It's caught on the right side of Smith. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well. And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Dean. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. A handoff to start the drive to Sims. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 31, Lance. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Sims runs through the contact. 45 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs. They'll run it again with Sims. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Sims. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. It's Sims. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Lance. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 17-0 our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The Lance going to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle they go. It's Sims, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short on his Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the...
And Sims lost it. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 2nd and 5 now. Lance, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Lance now to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Dean. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They'll keep it on the ground. Sims. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 68 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Got an open man. It's Olave. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Down to about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. Sims. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. From the gun, it's Lance. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Draw play to Sims. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now Lance. His pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Throwing now is Lance. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. A dump off to Sims. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jamison Williams from 6 yards away. And the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on mission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. And this returnable for Harris. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Here's Lance. He's got Bellinger. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. On first down, it's Sims. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Sims. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. On the draw, this is Sims. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Lance's throw going into the hands of Williams. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Working with a second and 3. Lance looking to throw it. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. They go. It's Sims, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a give right side. Sims. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Working from the gun, Lance. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sims. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round. Up the middle they go. It's Sims, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. This is Smith with a grab. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 2nd and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cooper. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at the 20. And the drive begins here with Sims. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Lance to throw it. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And that's complete. It's Sims. And they'll work this down inside the 30. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Sims, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lance. They'll find Williams on the slant. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Shotgun now for Lance. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Jalen Phillips in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Second down and goal. Lance being chased out left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. On 3rd down, Sims. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Dean. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets it to Meredith, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Back to throw again. That's caught by Meredith, right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Harris to return. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
They'll run on 1st down. Mackey, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Page, and he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. On 3rd down, it's Page, and he's going to have the Niners' 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Mackey, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down now. Mackey, and nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.